NFT sold Thursday at Christie's auctions for $69.3 million. So
tell the people at home what an NFT is for those.
You may ask, yes, that's right. What is an NFT? And I have it right here. It stands for a non-fungible token. So I'm going to get the details here.
So it's a Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly go ahead, Brian.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I don't know the exact definition, but I know, for example, you could, and I don't know how, and Brian, tell me if I'm off on this, but you could we could do this podcast, right? We could do however many podcasts we've done. We could do one specific podcast, not release it, and save it, and somebody could buy that podcast in itself that where nobody else, you can't put it out in the world, you can't do it. You sell that one, right?
Yeah,
okay.
So I think that's sort of right. So
is that sorry, Brian, I don't mean to interrupt, but does that have to do? I hear people talk about like recently, like putting tweets up for sale and things like that. Is it like that?
Yeah. So
I think
like
so.
where you can buy the tweet and like it's your somehow or whatever. Like
the guy that created Twitter, his first tweet became an NFT.
Okay.
That he did. So the definition here. So it's an asset verified using blockchain technology in which a network of computers records transactions and gives the buyers proof of authenticity and ownership. The current boom is mostly for digital assets, including images, GIFs, songs, or videos. Most importantly, NFTs make digital artworks unique and therefore sellable. So this guy, he's Mike Winkleman, is the artist, also known as Beeple, and you might think he looks like some young urban kid or some teenager or something like that.
With the name of Beeple, yes.
You can look him up. You can look him up online here, but I'm going to show a picture here on the video. There's Mr. Winkleman right there. He looks like somebody's dad,
Right?
But the image that he sold was very cool, and we'll put this up here. But it's the first 5,000 days. It's called. It looks like an astronaut with like crystals and things coming out of the suit. It's actually a neat image, and it's like, when did it become a thing? So apparently in 2017, this CryptoKitties, a site that allowed people to buy and breed limited digital cats with cryptocurrency. That's when this became more of a popular thing. And the question here is, if I buy an NFT, do I own the art? And the answer is sort of. So the buyer of an NFT will not, this is from the New York Times, by the way, a buyer of an NFT will not necessarily acquire a copyright or even sole access to a work. Many will remain available to anyone with an internet connection, but some people are willing to pay handsomely to be able to claim ownership of the verifiable real thing. So we were, so I guess it's sort of like a painting.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly there's one painting and somebody owns that painting. Now that painting might be displayed in a museum,
right?
When
so other people can see it.
Other people can see it. You can look up a picture of it online,
right?
But only
one has that
person owns it,
right? It's the digital equivalent of owning the Mona Lisa in a physical form.
Sure, yeah, you can see it anywhere. You can go look at it on the internet anywhere.
Right, but that
no stranger
in their database or in their computer or however you want to put it. Right, exactly.
Yeah, that image is on wherever that image is. Apparently, you could trace it back to this individual owns that image, and I guess the NBA is getting more into this too, where a video, so a video of LeBron James dunking a basketball, for instance, became an NFT and is sold to somebody who owns the rights of that. Now, see, but again, anybody could look at it, so it's not like, I don't know if the owner makes money if they would out there. I don't know how that
other people are seeing it,
right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't think that works that way.
We need to find that out because I'm planning on doing this with a picture of my testicles over a trophy.
It's a similar concept, probably. It's just what is it worth to somebody? If somebody finds value in it,
exactly.
Right, and I don't know. And it's like, the clip here from the Times, same article is like, is this stuff art? So.
I mean, anything produced from your mind that takes creativity is art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it be physical art or performance art, whether it's something dancing or it's still art.
Yeah.
So this is just a different form.
Okay. A digital version of that. Yeah.
Right.
In some respects, probably like collectors. I think some do it just for the passion to have it, and they just want the feeling, and they want to show it off to, whatever, friends and whatnot. I'm sure. Others are probably taking a gamble that it's going to be worth something to somebody else more
or
someday.
Just some rich guy that just so he can say he was part of the deal that bought.
That's right.
This new thing for $30,000.
Right. That's what it smells like to me. It's like I have a lot of money and I'm trying to find ways to impress other people or something like that, and it's just like,
and
I don't know.
That's good on the artist. Fucking good on the artist. I mean, if you
this guy was shocked.
Get it.
This guy was shocked. The guy, that Beeple guy, he's like he said he was completely basically stunned that it was that he made that much money from that thing. It's just like wow.
Well, it's totally like, I mean, I guess it's the thing that we're probably it's not tangible, I think, is the thing that we maybe struggle with. It's because I can buy comic books or figures, or I'm stairs in my basement bar, I've got shelves of different things, hockey memorabilia and different things that I like, whatever, figures and whatever. If that's not important to somebody, they go like, wow, that dude's got a lot of fucking toys and shit. Like around his little area there. But to me, it's stuff that I can at least, or like Brian, when you came over and you were looking at my stuff and you're like, oh, commenting on stuff. That's kind of, it's for me because it makes me happy, but it's also really cool when someone's like, I also like this thing, that's really cool.
Okay.
But it's different for me to wrap my head around, because if I buy, I don't know, the first tweet announcing Barack Obama as the 44th president of the United States, that's a really cool, historic thing to have. What do I do with it? How do you print it out and put it on a wall? Like, I mean, what is that?
I got you. All right, Nick, here you go. You have an Apple iTunes account, correct?
I do.
You have, and I know the closet behind you, you have a shit ton of CDs.
Mm-hmm.
You can take that CD, you could pull it out, you could open the CD up, you can pull out the case, you can look at the lyrics, you can put it in the case. But your Apple iTunes, you can't touch it.
Right.
It's there. You can listen to it, just like that. The digital painting, you could pull it up, a computer, phone, whatever, and look at it. You have it. It's yours. You paid for it. It is in your possession. So maybe it's something like that. Those songs are no longer on a CD at that moment. They are digitally in the cloud, in your phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In your account.
Well, the interesting is, like here's the thing. So, it's cool.
It's very cool. Yeah.
But it's right here.
Yeah.
So I can take a picture of this and I can look at it. You can
screen grab it right now and you have it. And
so I can enjoy it, but I don't own it.
Right.
And somebody
and how does that make you feel, Brian, that you don't own that? Do you wish you owned it?
No.
I'm fine.
No, because I can look at it right here, I guess. It's
right.
Like it's just
that's
what
that's the thing I struggle with, is I'm
but
like, you're enjoying it on the same level that the person that owns it, right?
Now, maybe it's the rarity thing. I mean, like you say, maybe some people will buy a right to something and just sort of, if they're able to, it's so hard to keep something offline once it's been out there, or maybe it's something that's created uniquely. Maybe that's where it gets into, perhaps, is maybe someone creates a work of art uniquely.
Sure.
So maybe this dude will be this Beeple dude. Maybe he'll start to create now unique
for people specifically, and that's yours.
Right.
So it's an OnlyFans, but for art, because that's what an OnlyFans is. It's like I get on there and tell you what I want you to do and what I want you to wear and what you to say to me, and then they do, and then that's your personal experience. But anybody can also see that person doing something.
Green, yellow. Oh, yellow.
Right.
I mean, I'm being ridiculous, but it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah. Maybe that's where it's going. I don't know. I don't get. I think we're all kind of.
Does this tie into our lack of human connection right now? Are we just looking for a unique thing for us?
I don't know. I don't know.
It makes sense. Saying it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's a way to look at art away from crowds, and it's certainly it's a different type of art. It's still, people. I don't know. And by the way, that Twitter, I misspoke here. It says here that Jack Dorsey is actually auctioning his first tweet for charity as an NFT. So it's raised to cool. 2.5 million so far. So that's pretty cool there.
Nice.
So I don't know.
All right,
interesting stuff.
Before the next story, maybe we should take a pause for the cause. Let everybody take a breather.
Dean's got to pee.
Right, and we'll come back and talk about a couple more things.
All right,
sounds good.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Ham gravy.